determined here at the staging area, the Green Garden Plaza, that there were no survivors, so they were more or less not needed at the crash site itself. So that was the first official confirmation that we have that there were no survivors.
Ralph, now this goes hand in hand, obviously, with the nurse that you spoke to just a little while ago on our air, who claimed that she also was at the scene.
That's right. She said that she was at the crash site and didn't see any survivors on the ground. She saw some people running to the scene to see if they could help in the situation, in the emergency, but she and her husband both did not see any survivors.
Now we are receiving live pictures from the scene. This is west of Aliquippa in Hopewell Township. It's about 20 miles northeast of Pittsburgh. Let's listen into some of the commentary from CNN affiliate KDKA and see what they've learned from the scene.
A downed aircraft. Again, the aircraft flight number 427 from Chicago to Pittsburgh. You were witnessing the video for the first time as I was. Here is some more that we have. This was shot obviously not that long ago because of the darker pictures. This is from the Green Garden Plaza. There is another helicopter. I'm not sure if that is one of the medical helicopters or perhaps from the air base that is stationed out there looking over the area. We've been told, again, that Life Flight has taken at least one person from the crash scene to Allegheny General Hospital. Now, whether the person who was taken to Allegheny General Hospital was on board the flight or on the ground, we do not know yet. As soon as we have any of that kind of information, of course, we will let you know. Firefighters all converged on the area, as have police units, state police, and apparently we have an interview. Let's listen. Well, we're not going to listen to that interview at this moment until I guess we get a chance to preview it here at the station. The pictures you are seeing were just being fed back to us just as soon. You're seeing them for the first time as we were from the scene. That's at the Green Garden Plaza in Beaver County, near Hopewell Township. The plane went down in Center Township. 126 people on board that flight.
You went to the scene of the crash.
Right. And we were like one of the first people up there. When we got there, there was people running back there like crazy, trying to see if we could help. But all we seen was body parts hanging from the trees and just people everywhere. You could just see just parts of them. And my husband said all he saw, the only total body was like a 3 or 4-year-old girl. And he said that's the only one he could recognize as a person. He saw like the heart beating and things like that.
Other than the people running to try to see what they could do, you saw no survivors?
No survivors, no.
Was there flames, a lot of fire?
There was a decent amount of fire, but by the time we walked out, it was almost gone.
Thank you, Denise, very much. Spell your last name again.
Godich.
And you were right here?
Well, that was a nurse from Aliquippa Hospital who went to the scene. A rather graphic description for you as to what she saw at the scene.
The plane went down head first, straight down into a hillside here in Beaver County, not far from the Pittsburgh International Airport. Everyone we spoke who was at the scene or who saw the plane go down said they didn't see any survivors. We spoke with one nurse, Denise Godich, from the Aliquippa Hospital. She went to the crash site. She was shopping at the Hills department store in a nearby shopping plaza. When she heard the plane go down, she ran to the site. There were other people running to the site along with her. She said she saw no survivors, just body parts. Nothing was wrong because there were no emergency vehicles coming in to the opposite direction, coming back to Pittsburgh. So you got chills because you knew something was wrong. Also, we spoke with a fella, a young man from Aliquippa who was at a church. He was at a prayer meeting tonight at the time of the crash. They were indoors, and he said, we heard a thunder, a boom. He said it sounded like an earthquake. Everybody looked at everybody. We raised our eyebrows.